Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm John Erickson, and today we're going to play some more S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Shadow of Chernobyl. Now, I do have some unfortunate news to tell you guys. My main save corrupted. I went to start recording the episode, and I got through a little bit of it, but then my game crashed, and I loaded it back up, and it was not working at all. So I had to trash the footage and the game file, but I did get back up to speed for the most part. Some minor changes are my current loadout. I don't have the special AK or certain supplies, but for the most part we're back to where we're going to be. This is going to be a long episode today because I feel like you guys like long episodes, or at the very least the ones with action in it. So I'll be cutting the bits where there isn't any action. So just to get you guys up to speed, so what's happened so far is we met with Fox, who had critters all over him. We helped him. We killed a mutant pack of dogs. And then he told us his brother Siri had information about Strelok's hideout. So we went over here to help Siri and cleared out the bandit raid that was impending on this warehouse right here, because apparently these bandits were planning to take over this warehouse and then conquer all of the garbage. Because, this is like a medieval sim. Anyways, so we cleared them out, we looted what we could, and now we are going to go to the Agroprom Research Institute to meet with Siri's contact, Mole, who has the exact location of Strelok's stash. We also need to get the files for Barkeep, who Sidrovich recommended us to, because the traders are working together to find out how to get deeper into the zone. So that's like around here, so Red Forest and up. So that's what we're gonna do. Just one final remark. The thing I found was kind of funny is that when I restarted the game and I took a kill the representative mission, he's still up here. I thought that was hilarious. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get going here. So we're gonna go to the Agroprom Research Institute and kill a lot of military people. Which should be fun, because, we have better guns now. And I was wrong, we are not at the warehouse. My mistake. Oh, also in my my other playthrough, the one that corrupted, Bess actually died when I was off screen selling stuff. There was a second bandit counterattack and he got killed. Trying to sneak up on me? I don't think so. But yeah, no, he died, and that was kind of unfortunate, and I was a little, I wasn't upset, but a little disappointed that that happened. I mean, what about the players who want to keep everyone alive, you know what I'm saying? It's not exactly fair to kill them when you're off selling stuff. But I guess it's quote-unquote realistic, so can't really argue. Is he? Come on. I love the submachine gun, but boy is it inaccurate. Okay, it's not an ideal situation. I can't see crap, and we don't have any night vision. I don't like using the flashlight, but we don't have much of a choice. Get back here. That was a genuinely terrifying shriek right there. That poor bastard should have watched where he was going. Not like I'm one to speak. I know I run into those things a little bit from time to time, but you know what? It's the vodka's fault. You take some vodka to get rid of some of the radiation, and what do you get in return? You walk into anomalies left, right, and center and blame it on the vodka. And you know what? I will blame it on the vodka. What positive thing has ever happened that the sentence follows with, I was drinking vodka? No good thing has ever come from drinking vodka. I swear. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe you guys have better luck than I do when you're drinking. If you drink. Okay, I thought that was alive. Yes. But the funny thing is, despite all our inconveniences, we still have a lot of rubles. In fact, actually, when I started recording the other episode, we have more rubles than what we did when we started that off. And you know what? I'm doing something a little differently that I didn't do in the last episode. And I'm just not going to bother with weapons. Like, what I mean by that is I'm not going to bother picking them up, stashing them, and then running to and for selling them. Because you know what? You can make just as much money just doing side missions and, you know, selling artifacts. Plus the area we're going to... One second. Yeah, I know.
We need help! Damn, that's a military air assault force. Our guys are there. Let's go. Now.
Oh, there's two of them this time. Anyways, this didn't happen the last time I did this, and the corrupted save, sorry. So that's good.
Guys, whoever can hear me, help! These scumbags are slaughtering us stalkers!
Ah, we can take them. You know, I should have got it on film, but I actually managed to stealth that first bandit town. It's actually kind of funny. Eat all the food. It will give us speed. Frickin' stamina. Anyways, there's like fields of artifacts in this area, so I know we passed a bunch, but we're kind of pressed for time. So we're gonna kill everyone and not die. If anyone's played any games, everyone knows red barrels go boom. So,
The pigs got me cornered in the yard!
I noticed something, and I'm gonna bring it up after we save them all. It's a little theory I have. Wow, did that gun jam at the right time. Okay. Anyways. Just give it a minute, because he's gonna come out and say something probably. Oh god, is he alive? Oh, you can get him dead. Like, any of the characters you've come across can die. And then you get the flash drive from them and they'll have the information. But the depressing thing is, you know, you don't get enough backstory when you do that, so... That's why I like to try to save these important characters.
Thank you, friend. You saved my life. That was
Oh god.
close. The grunts always carry their missions through.
I made a mistake, guys. I wasn't supposed to talk to him yet.
Come on. I'll show you the way.
Shit. I fucked up. We'll come back here, don't worry. But yes, yeah, we're definitely coming back here. You know what's funny? We're actually making a lot better time than I did the first time around, so this is good. God, that looks so beautiful. Look at that, guys.
It's quiet here.
Like, literally, just look at that.
Zeri told me what you're looking for. It's underground around here somewhere, but I don't know exactly where.
Something awe-inspiringly beautiful about that. Alright. So, like I was saying, I have a theory. Did you notice during the raid, the beginning of the game, and after the raid, those choppers, we're encountering them more and more. Now, why that chopper doesn't just light us up is beyond me. But, you know what? I'm actually going to save this when we get down there because it's loud. So let's talk to Mole. Mole was Siri's contact. He knows where the stash is, and he said it was somewhere underground. So that's probably why we're standing by here, so let's talk to him. Thanks for your help, Stalker. If you hadn't shown up, I'd be a dead man by now. I'm looking for info on Strelok. Siri told me you know something about him. Siri? Well, okay, listen. They say Strelok used to sneak around here. On top of that, his stash is somewhere around here below ground. I heard his group even has its base here. We also looked for its stash, but we found jack shit. I'll give you the info about the stash, maybe you'll be luckier. This is everything we have on the stash. How do I get into the basement? Probably the huge manhole beside me. This is one of the many exits which will lead you into the interconnected basements. Once you're in there, you're on your own. I don't have a map, and the basement network is huge and confusing. Thanks for the info. Can you tell me something interesting? Nice. Didn't think so. Here we go! That was anticlimactic. Anyway, so yes, I have a theory. You see, the military is conducting more and more raids into the zone. And this is an entry too in the PDA that I noticed that I'll show you guys near the end of the episode, but the military is definitely having more of a military presence, because before, judging from the NPCs we've talked to, they just sit around, you know what I'm saying? They stay at the cordon, and they keep everyone and everything in the zone from reaching the outside world. They stopped coming in the zone because of how costly it was, but now all of a sudden, almost everywhere we've gone that's mission critical has been pretty interesting. Like, Fox knew a guy that knew a guy that knew where we needed to go, but here's the thing. Military chopper was circling us at the beginning, and they're giving a radio transmission, which I don't know what it means yet. I might Google it. I'm kind of tempted. But, and then again at the raid. Now, why were they raiding that specific area? What valuable thing is there? I mean, look at this. It has no strategic value whatsoever. Now, they may have been attacking it because it's right by where the sensitive military documents is. But this place is, I think it's basically a fortress. Let me find it. Okay, it's not there. There's it gives it to you a little later than usual, but there's a map it gives you of the marked patrols. But anyways, this place is a military fortress. Like, it's hard to get in here. That's why we're going underground, and then we're gonna come up like around here and take on the entire garrison. But still, you wouldn't send 2 choppers, at least 2 squad elements, and Spetsnaz right after, just for a handful of stalkers. You know what I'm saying? And they're not exactly well equipped either. I think what's happening is that the military wants to get deeper into the zone. They want to push forward because of the rumors of Strelok. Because remember, Strelok is a huge rumor. He's the only one who's gone to the center of the zone, supposedly. So maybe the military is now searching for Strelok, just like we are. And they heard about Mole, so they came here to try to detain him, or at least kill him, because they want this information for themselves. So, I don't know, but these documents are supposed to give us insight on how to get deeper into the zone. So, maybe we'll get some answers there. But I'm just saying, this Strelok fella, I don't know if we should kill him or not. I mean, should we really kill him on a whim, assuming that he's bad? I think we're really just trying to search for him so we could get some insight on our lives. You know, like before the amnesia. But considering how well known considering how well known Strelok is, it's kind of surprising that Sidrovich has not met him or Barkeep. Unless, you know, I don't know. I just think that maybe they do know him and they just want to use us to get his secrets. Because that could be a thing. You know, if it wasn't already revealed to us, I'd say that Sidrovich planted the whole kill Strelok just so he could find out, him and the traitors, to get deeper into the zone. But as we know, we already had it on us, so I can't really say that that was their plan. There's a lot of questions we have and not a lot of answers, so I'm hoping that the further we go, the more we'll find out about the Strelok fella and what his intentions are. I mean, who else goes deep in the zone? Probably just to get filthy rich. But if he got deep in the zone, I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up. Let's see, what do we have here? But yes, like I was saying, I've just stopped gathering weapons to sell them, and I'm just focusing on artifacts because that's where all the money is. You know, most experts are probably like, well, yeah, that's what you're supposed to do, but, you know, it wasn't obvious. Don't yell at me. I guess it was kind of obvious, but still. Be gentle. What do we have down there? Death, that's what we have down there. Okay. Let's go down into the depths. You know, I'm surprised we haven't come across most mutants. Like, we've seen, like, the flesh eyes, that's what those, well, I guess they're not called flesh eyes, they're called fleshes. Those weird, timid-looking things. Ooh, artifact. The really ugly ones that I had no idea what they were in the, I think it was the first episode? Or was it the second episode? Pretty sure it was the first episode. What the fuck? And that would be a bloodsucker. But surprisingly, they don't usually make sounds like that anyways. I think it's like this, literally this is the only encounter that you actually see them in, where they make noise. But I wouldn't know, like I said, I haven't gotten too far in the game. So... okay, since I've already done this, I know for a fact he's supposed to come running at you. But the fact that I heard him and I don't see him is... holy shit, guys. We've managed to sneak up on a bloodsucker with our flashlights on. How does that even work? And we have no grenades. But we do need health packs. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, he doesn't have a jaw on him. Well, he does, but not an intact one that we can use. There we go. Come on. We don't have all day. There we go. Okay, let's get into this. Never mind. We're gonna have to kill him now. Wow, he's a good shot. Come on. I was gonna say I don't hear any more. That was obviously a lie. And there's more. Jesus. See, the first time I did this, they all came out when I started attacking the bloodsucker. And the bloodsucker actually killed quite a few of them. Which was awesome. Because I didn't want to deal with them. Sorry, I'm just trying to listen. You know, I really need to be careful because I don't want this guy sneaking up on me. Because there's more that way, I'm pretty sure. Yep. So we're gonna unload. Unload. Because, you know, the only thing I'm willing to hoard is ammo, med packs, and grenades, and artifacts, of course. Yep, so we... Oh wait, that's not what I wanted to do. Right. So is this worse than that? The handling's better, but you know, this is probably the better choice. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so here is... Oh, we forgot a body. No, we didn't. Alright, here's the stash. It's kind of inconvenient to get up here. So this is Strelok's hideout. Kind of depressed we don't see Strelok, but it's also not surprising because, I mean, the game just started. Still though, I was expecting to find someone. Awesome. Ooh, a fast shooting AKM. That's going to be very helpful. Which is similar to our last gun, I think. I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah, we're definitely... So Strelok had a bandit jacket in his base. So does that mean Strelok's a bandit then? That would kind of make sense why we would need to kill them. Because if we had amnesia, maybe we encountered him and we were supposed to kill him for our bounty or something, but then we forgot about it because he won. Maybe we got badly hurt. That doesn't explain why we're driving the truck, which is a good question. Trucks aren't exactly common, at least working ones, so where did we get it? And why were there dead bodies all up in it? That would suggest that we killed everyone and then we stole it. There's a lot of questions. And I think, you know, it was a military truck too, so maybe that's why the military's looking for Strelok, because he knows something. Or he was involved with them. You know, that's probably it. Anyways, here's the flash drive. So because that disappears really quickly, we are going to go to the message history. Strelok, I have sad news. Fang died, couldn't meet you. Too bad you went to the center on your own. It was your choice though. I know where to search for you and whom to ask. Ghost. So is he saying the person he needs to ask is Ghost? Or is this Ghost leaving the message? So Strelok went to the center of the zone on his own. That's intriguing. So this, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that was Ghost sending the message. Oh my god, we just found a stalker suit. Oh yes, that is much better. Look at those stats. And you know what else I like about the stalker suit? It's got night vision. The sound is eerie. It doesn't really work that well, but you know what? It's something. It's kind of ideal for stealth characters, I guess, because you don't have to use this. Because when you use this, they can see you, right? And why did I? What happened here? Oh, I'm stupid. That's what happened. Anyways, so we're actually making good time, but we still have an extra way to go. We have to go to the Agroprom research facility because that was just the beginning. Ooh. 2 artifacts. There's only 1 last time. Anyways, we have to go to the Agroprom Research Institute and get those documents because the only way we can go farther north is by doing this mission. Wow, that was weird. Just teleported in. Was he hiding in the box or something? He was trying to be cheeky-breaky, but then he ran out of oxygen and died inside of a crate, because that's how crates work. And I am backtracking so hard here. Alright. Oh no, that is cool. This area too, it kind of looks like the elephant's foot. If you guys don't know what that is, I'm not sure if it's in the reactor room or in the reactor area itself, but there's an area in Chernobyl where you see this exposed, hardened sludge, and it's the most radioactive spot in the entire reactor that's exposed to the elements. Like, if you were to go near it with protection, you would get radiation poisoning if you stayed too long, because like the protective suits don't last long. Even in the control center itself in the nuclear reactor, you can only last like a couple of minutes, 15 minutes tops in there before you have to leave, because you could get radiation poisoning. And it kind of looks like this because it sort of looks like this in the picture. That there's a few pictures of the elephant's foot, but the most popular one is you can actually see the radiation kind of streaking over the photo because it was taken with film, like actual film, not with digital photography. And it's like right there pouring out of the corner, out of a cracked part of the reactor. It's pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of that. Oh, I hate this spot. Oh, come on, I hit you. I'd also help if I was hitting the right thing. I was shooting at the light. Is he dead? Yeah, okay. Yeah, my first run through of this on the corrupted save, I had thrown a grenade up there and it totally backfired, but we survived, which is funny. We wasted a lot of medical supplies to kill them, but we did kill, or I shouldn't say that. We wasted a lot of medical supplies when that grenade backfired, but the grenade did kill quite a few of them, which I'm happy for. But it doesn't matter because that recording was deleted, which I'm kind of upset about, but you know what, it is what it is. Ooh. Okay, let's not take too long doing this. This is really dangerous, and I don't recommend doing that while there's bad guys around, but... You could hear him running. And he ran straight into me. I didn't know he was up there, by the way. I was just kind of instinctively doing that. You know, we're not in the reactor. Like, we're far from it, but I'm seeing this toxic sludge and I can't help but think that's exactly what it looks like. What do you guys think this is? Let me know in the comments. Kind of curious myself. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I think your gun fell off when I killed you. Okay. No, I just keep dropping it like that because I want to check to see if they have ammo. Awesome. Now there's going to be another mutant behind us and we're not going to stop to wait for it. We're just going to keep on running, guys. Ow, my ears. Like, you guys won't notice a difference because like, I always tone down the game sound, but it's like eerily loud. It's like a high-pitched whistling, like a dog whistle. Only I can hear it. And here we go. We're going to use the AK for this bit. You know what? I wonder if we can sneak our way into the Institute without actually having to do with the military. And I was wrong already. Well, at least I got the head start. And that's why I like red barrels. This is not gonna go well, guys. My visibility is crap right now. Ooh. Whoa, crossfire! Lots of it. Oh god, we're getting flanked. This is not an ideal situation, guys. But at least it's going better than last time. Still love red barrels. Okay, so there's no one there. There we go. Okay, I thought that was a legitimate flashlight. It's hard to distinct flashlight from light. God, that siren is annoying. Either he's outside, or he's gonna be around this corner. They're probably outside. There's quite a few of them, but I think it's kind of convenient that they just leave a fast-firing AK around. I think that was kind of intentional, so you could deal with this area. I don't know why I was surprised by him, but I panicked. I feel ashamed. Bad grenade. Whoa, fuck. How do you survive? Maybe he didn't survive and he's just taking a really, really long shit. There we go.
I told barkeep about you. He should talk to duty guys to let you through. I suggest you go see him fast.
Here's those choppers again. I'm wondering what's so damn important on these documents that they legitimately will kill, like, well, they won't kill, but, I mean, yes, they will kill. They send, like, legions of military against you. I guess maybe that's a bit exaggerating, but still. But thankfully, we could just camp this area. Because, we're not protecting anyone. See, there's that chopper again. I'm out of bandages, which is why I'm using medkits. And I'm running out of ammo too. Thank you. Alright. You know, if you had a silenced pistol, you could probably disable that. I think that's why you can shoot them. Because these old games, you know, you didn't have a lot of environment and player interaction, if that makes sense. So like Valve. Some of Valve's games, like, let's just say Half-Life, you can interact with the environment, you know, you can stack props up and stuff like that. But in most games, you know, the older games, you can't, like, shoot out lights or, you know, stuff like that, except for, you know, stealth-oriented games. So the fact that you're able to do that kind of says that, hey, if you shoot this and you kill a guy, the alarm will go off. And then you could probably get the upper hand on a lot of the garrison. But, you know, if I ever play a stealth game, which I very might well do that on this channel, because I have nothing against stealth games. I love stealth games. But in games like this, where stealth is kind of optional, you know, I don't, because stealth is kind of hard for me. Not in new games. Like Deus Ex, Metal Gear Solid, those games, it's not too bad. But I mean, like, games like Crisis, or this one. I don't know. I think it's kind of a bad idea just to chalk this up as a stealth game, because that's not what it is. But it is what it is. Let's see. We're actually pretty good on time here, but I'm just going to wrap it up. And I will go hunting for artifacts in the next episode, which I'm just going to record back to back, because why not? So who knows, you might get one video tomorrow, you might get two. I'm going to try to get you guys one video a day, because I really like this game and I want to beat it. And because I think it would be good to do that. So back to my theory while we're looting this place. About the choppers and that, like, you gotta think about it like this. This is the zone. They've obviously spent great expense going into it, and it has not worked out. The only time you ever see the choppers is defending the scientists. That's all they did. Because there's this area in Yantar where there's a mobile lab, and I'll make an episode where I'll read the encyclopedia entries. But essentially, it's the government trying to figure out the strange anomalies and things that go on in the zone. Scientifically speaking, but they never go outside of that because it's too costly and they have no reason to. So why is the military spending resources which cost a lot of money to send out choppers against a one-man team? I think it just, you know, furthers my theory that Strelok, they're after Strelok, simply said. And another thing, why are the military documents here? Why aren't they somewhere safe? Like, out of the zone. Because they're on an expedition, that's why. I swear that's why. They're looking for something. Or someone. And the research documents we got is tied to that. And that's probably why the traders want them, because the military is probably preparing an expedition. Sorry, that surprised me a lot. The military is probably preparing another expedition into the zone. I don't remember if it was in a previous episode, but I did complain about grenades at one point, and then stupid me realized there are different kinds of grenades. So that's probably why I thought they weren't as effective as they should be. Because there's one that is a defensive grenade that I've seen so far, and it has a large radius but lower damage. And then there's an offensive grenade which has a smaller radius but higher damage. So that's probably why I keep saying the grenades suck. Is because one, my throwing skills are terrible, and two, because I've been using the wrong grenades for the wrong situation. So in the future I'll try to do that. Wow, that was a good shot. But yes, I swear, that's what they're doing. You're gonna have another expedition, and that's why they want to find Strelok, is because we're hunting Strelok, and so they want to hunt us at the same time, maybe? So they can get deeper into the zone and find the origin to this catastrophe. Because according to the encyclopedia in the game, the explosion happened a distance away from the nuclear reactor, and then the nuclear reactor went off. Which is kind of intriguing, because like, why did an explosion go off in the first place? I mean, something's not right. But you know what? I think we're actually going to call it here. I think the next episode I'll do is I'll just read out what we found so far. Like, all these. Just to straight up... I won't do anything in the next episode. I'll just be reading these off, so I'll give you the option to skip it. And head to the actual meat and potatoes of the Let's Play. But, yeah. Anyways, I'm John Erickson. I hope you enjoyed this episode of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Shadow of Chernobyl. And I will see you again soon in the next video. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And we now have a Facebook page that I will post screenshots and teasers of future episodes on, as well as, you know, when the next episodes release, in case you aren't at home, you know, watching YouTube, or you don't have notifications, or whichever the reason may be. I recommend you like it. I'll put a link in the description for you. And once again, thank you, John Erickson, reporting out.